In the last episode, Yeon-sung pulled a fast one and successfully took over the Queen's group. He scrapped the resort project and refused to pay compensation to the displaced residents. Naturally, there's a massive protest in front of Hae-in's house, causing them to try to sneak in from the back. But surprise, surprise, the salon owner is already there, armed with journalists ready to spill the exclusive tea on how the family got kicked out of their own home. She reveals that Grandpa signed over the deeds to his girlfriend. This guy must have been senile. And Hae-in questions this madness, but the salon owner finally shows her true colors, telling her to, oh, shut up. They are officially homeless now and stranded, with journalists documenting every humiliating moment. And when all seems lost, Hyun-woo swoops in with a giant van and takes everyone away. He breaks the bad news. Their assets are frozen, and they're pretty much penniless. His plan? Hide out in the countryside, away from prying eyes, while they figure this out. Hae-in's snobbish mother isn't having any of it and insists on returning to the city. She steps on cow manure, and Hyun-woo's sister helps clean her expensive shoes. Without a second thought, she said, forget it, just have them. Never in her wildest dream did she think that she would end up in such a situation. Hae-in is ashamed and plans to take everyone and leave the next day. Hyun-woo tells her to relax and stay. As long as she's safe, he can focus on fighting the battle outside. She reminds him that they're divorced, and he has no obligation. He holds her hand, promising not to disturb her once they're settled. He just wants her to be happy and unburdened. Hyun-woo's mom cooks a feast for the guests. The aunt adapts quickly, chowing down happily. Hae-in's dad drinks the soup and sincerely compliments it. Hae-in's brother, however, acts picky, asking for bottled water from the Swiss Alps. His father scolds him and tells the host, we don't need water from the Alps, even Germany or other parts of Europe is fine as well. Hae-in, totally fed up, smacks her brother's head, yelling at him to drink the water from the kettle. Hyun-woo is quick to reassure his family that she does not treat him like this. Hey dude, remember you're divorced? I think he keeps forgetting. After the event for dinner, the brother follows Hyun-woo to the bathroom, overwhelmed by the small space and an old towel. He breaks down, unable to accept that his wife had left him and that Yeon-sung had betrayed his trust. Hae-in's father also confides in Hyun-woo's dad, feeling like he's failed his family. Just days ago, he was signing million-dollar checks, and now he can't even pull out a few thousands from his pocket. Hyun-woo's dad tries to comfort him, telling him, hey, in this economy, not many people can pull out a few thousand. But it's clear the former rich guy is struggling. In Hyun-woo's room, hidden from everyone, Hae-in listens to his old MP3 player, marveling again at their shared tastes in music. Hyun-woo sends a message asking if she's sleeping, planning to tell her that he's leaving early. After some hesitation, she only sends a yes. They both want to stay connected, but it's too awkward to say so. Hae-in asks him about the MP3 player, only to realize that it was actually hers. She finds her signature engraved on it and teases him, saying that the owner must have been so pretty. Hyun-woo rushes in, flustered, denying that he remembers the owner. The truth is, he fell in love with the girl who owned it and told his friend that she would recognize her even if he saw her now. What a big fat lie. Before work, Hyun-woo checks in on Hae-in, closing the curtain to make her sleep longer and ensuring that she doesn't have a fever. And later, Hae-in offers to help her ex-mother-in-law with cooking, thoroughly impressed by her culinary skills. Her own mother, watching from the sidelines, can't help but feel a twinge of jealousy. Back at the company, we learned that Hyun-woo wasn't fired thanks to Hae-in. Yeon-sung, though, is quick to drain the company of money and tries to get Hyun-woo to quit by himself. He must know he can't handle a wrongful dismissal case from Hyun-woo. Hyun-woo claims that he hasn't found another job yet and hopes that Yeon-sung will let him stay a bit longer. Arrogant, Yeon-sung agrees, not seeing Hyun-woo as a threat anymore. Big mistake. Meanwhile, Yeon-sung's mother is now living in the giant mansion. The salon owner visits her, suggesting that she will close her salon now because she will take office at Queen's Group. Yeon-sung's mom dismisses her, telling her to know her place. The salon owner then complains to Yeon-sung, who tells her, you should probably disappear to America to avoid the police, just like the sister-in-law. Hyun-woo is preparing his counterattack. He finds the shop owner who recovered the dash cam recording and threatens to sue if he doesn't hand it over. He learns that the sister-in-law cut the wire and realizes that this group has been targeting Queen's Group for a while. So his first plan of attack? He will sue Yeon-sung for fraud. He approaches the protesters and finds out that the Queen's group promised 5 times the market price for their land, but has only paid double. Smelling contract fraud, he digs deeper, and Hae-in's secretary spies on Hyun-woo, reporting back that he's hard at work reclaiming their company. Hae-in feels touched and goes for a walk, only to faint and wake up surrounded by worried family members. Her ex-mother-in-law fusses over her in stark contrast to her own mother's coldness. The aunt pulls the mom aside to tell her that she better start treating Hae-in nicer, or she will regret it someday. The mom doesn't take it too hard, though. Hyun-woo rushes home upon hearing that she fainted. She wants to know what he's been up to. He reveals that the real estate company used Queen's Group's name to scam residents. That's fraud, and he's determined to get to the bottom of it. Hae-in's impressed, but says once it's sorted, she'll leave for good. Seeing his hurt expression, she turns away. She doesn't want to trouble him any longer than she has to. While Hae-in is hiding out in Hyun-woo's house, Yeon-sung is looking everywhere for her. He finds a medical card in her room and discovers that her tumor is more serious than he thought, and that she only has 3 months to live. Furious, he demands that the doctor find a cure, but is refused details. Yeon-sung plans to save her and reinstate her as CEO, much to his mother's dismay. She wants to be the CEO, and she threatens to keep Grandpa alive but paralyzed for control. That night, Yeon-sung secretly moves Grandpa to a hidden location. You can see that the pair is slowly turning on each other. Meanwhile, Hae-in gets a message from Hyun-woo that he's coming home, so she waits for him near the entrance. But when she gets there, she sees Yeon-sung standing in the dark, holding Hyun-woo's phone. Uh-oh. On the other side of town, Hyun-woo realizes that he's being tailed by another car. He tries to loose the tail, but he can't shake them near the bridge. The person who gets out of the car is the exact real estate company owner who's been defrauding residents. This sleazy guy orders his minions to kill Hyun-woo. Our hero is about to fight for his life. Will Hyun-woo survive the ambush? And will Hae-in realize that she's walking into a trap? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notification button for more juicy recaps. Thank you.